Hi, Beaders. You know what? I cannot tell you the last time that I made chain earrings. This is so comical to me today. So I was sitting there looking at my jewelry, basically my entire jewelry wardrobe, and looking at what do I need, what do I not have, what am I feeling, what am I vibing for my Lilac Dreams sparkle bag. But of course, you can use any beads, bead cones, bead caps, whatever to accomplish. And I realize how much I love chain earrings. I'm kind of really loving, I love long earrings, but I also have long hair, although I wear it up a lot. I really don't know why I just said that, because I really love all jewelry and all earrings and so many styles, but I can't tell you the last time. And then I was looking at my videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know when the last time was I made chain, just some simple chain earrings. If it doesn't get any simpler than this, Jen, then I mean, come on. I don't know. So that's what I'm doing, friends. So simple and easy, and you can just use anything you want. But that's what I'm up to. I just cannot with myself. I'm like, why do you not have 30 pairs of chain earrings when I love chain so much? And I love earrings as much as I love all my jewelry. So that's what I'm up to, friends. So simple, so easy. This will, if you are in project mode, my friends, this will be project 2 for Lilac Dreams. So we'll see what my full wardrobe of Lilac Dreams comes together like when I am done playing with all my purple on purple on purple. But this is what I'm doing. This is what's happening. And they're so lightweight, you guys. So lightweight. And I cut my chain all different lengths here. And I did a big cluster of it. So, to give you a little perspective, what I've done is, so I did use the ear wires that are in your bag. And I have 5mm twisted curb chain. Of course, you can use any chain. I've done 3 links here. And then I wire wrapped with a Ballend headpin here. I had these really long 3-inch headpins. My tassel. And I put a tiny little rice bead. And what's so fun? Just discovered America, guys. With these rice beads, they literally go right in the tip of the cone of these fun acrylic bead cones that we have. I'm like, oh, well, isn't that perfection? I feel like I just discovered Wonder Bread. So that's what I did. And then I just cut 8 pieces. And again, this is 5mm chain I'm working with, so that I could just fill this guy up as much as I could. There's nothing else going in there. And that's what I'm up to. So that's my sample. So fun and simple. And I'll just putz along here. Probably most of you know how to do this, so maybe this just gives you a little inspiration or a little joggling of your creativity if you're like me and wondering, why do you not have enough chain earrings in your wardrobe? So guys, I just cut 8 links. I literally eyeballed it. I did not measure. And I just cut away. I cut away 8 pieces. I'll pull you down. And I have the ear wire, and then I cut 1 3-link piece to, of course, go on the top there. And I mean, this is what's happening. I don't know what it is today, guys. I just cannot with myself. Now these are interesting because I'm really having a situation trying to get these little guys straight. But once I wire wrapped it inside my cone, I was able to get that straight when I wrapped it. So there's my ball end, and here's what I've done is I'm not trimming the ball end off. And of course you can use craft wire. You guys probably know how to make tassels. You can do a zillion and one things, but I left the ball end on it, and it is actually sitting inside. You probably can't even see it, but it's actually helping to stabilize my chain. So that's how I'm working that out. So I'll pull you back. So all I'm gonna do, guys, is literally feed on all my links of chain on this ball end here. And I'm almost doing it the backwards opposite way, because we normally do our loop, right? We'll do our wire wrap loop. Well, I'm actually not. I'm doing it after I put my chain on. I'm just playing. I'm just playing with things today, guys. That's what's happening. So there's my 8 pieces of chain in no particular order. And then what I did was I kind of like bent this up. And again, this is like the non-professional way that I'm doing it today. Because I just want this to kind of come over and wrap that ball end around just like barely 1.5 times to just kind of stick inside my bead cone and just be there. I don't want to have to trim that ball end off. So this is what I kind of did. Again, the non-pro way. And so then I kind of pulled it like this. And that's what I wound up with, right? And then I'm just going to kind of grab this end of the head pin. This is really almost ridiculous, you guys. Oh my gosh. This is what it's about today. And I am going to get that guy wrapped around that ball end. Again, like all I need you to do is come around 1.5 or so. That's all I need to keep all that chain tucked in there so it's not ever going to go anywhere. And that's all I needed. Isn't that just so pretty? It's the worst loop on the planet. But sometimes, friends, we can just be silly and play. And that's what works out. That's what happens on my mat today. So you'll see what I mean though in a minute when I put this up in this bead cone. Like it just worked out. It's just fine. So nothing technical here, guys. Oh, guys, that's what it is. I'm gonna straighten this out once I get it in the bead cone. That's what it is. So that's all I need. Is I just need to make sure that my chain's not coming off, and it's not coming off. So then I'm gonna put it in my bead cone. But you know what? Not like this. Through the actual hole. You guys. And I'll pull that up, and you see what I mean? It's kind of interesting. Pull you way up so you can see my ball in there. And it's like wanting to flip-flop, but as soon as I pull this tight, it's like the ball end portion of that head pin is literally making that super stable. And it almost like truly is centering all my chain. Isn't that funny? It's, again, I discovered Wonder Bread today, you guys. It's available at your local grocery store now. There we go. Look at my little rice bead. He just goes right in the top of that. Like he belongs right snug right in there. Snug as a bug in a rug. And then this whole thing is now completely stable. So then I'm going to wire wrap it to that 3-length, friends. And I will be like a professional and grab my tool. I'm going to put it right on top of that, guys. And I'm kind of going right, I think I went right in the middle. Maybe a little bit less. I did a small little wrap there. And we'll just do a wire wrap loop, pulling that tight. These are some pretty good gauge Ballend Headpins that I just, again, discovered, where they should not be in my spring cleaning quest. Yes, it's still in works. It's not ended yet. I'm not anywhere near done. And I'm just going to wrap that around. Straighten that out. Just because I'm probably supposed to. And let me go ahead and wrap that guy around. But I'm going to change hands. Again, like I'm supposed to. And get you out of my way. And let's get you wrapped around. Snug in there. 3 times is a charm for that. And believe it or not, I have a professional, nice, clean wrap. Oh, you guys, sometimes this is just the way life happens and works in my world. I get these weird moods where I'm just so silly and I'm just grabbing things and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that and I'm gonna see what happens. And then do what I just did and fling your wire across your table, because that's a good thing to do too. It's always nice to fling wire. I'm just gonna tuck in my burr. Oh my heavens, you guys. And that's what I've got. I suppose if I cared to, I could probably go ahead and straighten that out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go, Jen. Okay. Well, that looks a whole lot nicer. But isn't that cool, though? That rice bead just snugs right in there, as does that Ballend Headpin. And I'm hoping you guys can tell, like, the entire chain is fully on center. I want, again, to take credit for it, but it's just what happened by using a Ballend Headpin. And I'm just going to pop that on my ear wire. I know that was really complicated today, you guys. But you know, I'm sure you can do it. You guys got it. I have faith in you. That most complicated little design inspiration. There we go. That's what I've got. Now, let me take a look and see my length of chain, because I literally just cut 16 pieces of chain and did not measure a thing. So it does look like maybe I need to cut a thing or two here. So I suppose I shall. We don't want to have too much of a lopsided earring situation here. So I will go ahead and cut a few of these links off. Get them a little bit more matchy-matchy. Yeah, some of them are just a smidge too long there, Jen. So super simple Simon there. Oh my gosh, you guys. But aren't they cute, though? But they're cute, right? Oh, I hope you guys are having a great day and enjoying wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Okay, let's see if that looks any better. You know, it really kind of does. Kind of does, yeah. I'm thinking so. Think that looks pretty good to me. Get rid of my scraps. I will not fling my scraps, though. I will put them in the trash. I hope you guys enjoyed my fun little tassel earrings with my cones. They're so lightweight, though, and so cute. I cannot. I cannot. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until the next one, friends, be blessed.